Hello, my friends. Welcome back to our Embody True Wealth 30-day journey. The sun is shining so bright today here in Sri Lanka. The birds are chirping, and we're going to have fun with frankincense. So grab your frankincense, and I'll see you back here. Okay, here we are, you, me, and frankincense. And before we dive in, before we dive into this beautiful practice, this activating practice, that's our theme for today, I have a request for you. Would you please share either this video or any of the other videos that you love that have positively impacted you on social media? That would be so greatly appreciated from myself and from the whole team here. For those of you that know me, you may know that I had a YouTube channel for over a decade, 14 years, long time. And YouTube terminated my channel for reasons that we couldn't totally explain. We think it ultimately had to do with a hack. And we fought it for almost 6 months to try to get the channel back. And ultimately, I decided it wasn't worth staying in that energy of conflict. It was actually marjoram that helped me come to this conclusion. Just let it go, Tiffany. So we are in this phase of rebuilding from a fresh ground. It feels good, and it feels good to invite you to be intentionally part of this sharing to grow our subscribership. To me, this is us putting social media and the network effects of social media to really good use. Being a human being on planet Earth right now is not easy. There are many challenges. And when we watch media and we engage with media, it can amplify the pain. It can amplify the experience of challenge. When we utilize social media and the network effects are basically the exponential impact when we share things through the network. When we share things that have positive impact, when we share things that give us really simple, powerful tools for shifting our internal experience, for deepening us in soul, and for integrating all aspects of our being and of our experience, that is how we change the world. It's how we change ourselves, it's how we change our relationships, and it's how we change the world. So again, if you can share this right now or right after the practice, it would be greatly appreciated. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, click to subscribe. You can click the little bell to get alerts each day. You can always unsubscribe. And thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really, truly am. I'm so overjoyed and heartful that you're here, that we're taking this journey together. And really, the reason why I get teary-eyed is because it's a kind of homecoming when I land in the truth and the knowing that there are such bigger forces at play that ultimately connect us to the right people at the right time to support us on our journey. And we're doing that right here, right now together. And the oils are bringing us together. Okay, frankincense. Activate. Are you ready? A lot of what we experience on a sort of normal daily basis is activations in reactivity. Activations in reactivity. So you know what I'm talking about. You're going along, you get an email, somebody says something or doesn't say something or does something or doesn't do something. And all of a sudden you're in this state of being that you don't really like. It doesn't feel comfortable. You're annoyed. Maybe you're annoyed and irritated at other people because it feels like they made you feel that way. I laugh because I know that experience well. And that in and of itself is a kind of activation, but it's an activation into a world of experience that you don't necessarily want anymore. Part of what we get the opportunity to do in working with the oils in this way is to wake up to our increasing capacity to consciously choose another way to be. Another way to be in relationship to ourself and our body, another way to be in relationship to our interactions with others, another way to be in relationship to our engagement with the world. And when we experience this activation that we're about to with frankincense, we're intending to both occupy the space of our vessel, of this body, and empty ourselves out to be a channel between what we could call the heavens, or the realms of above, and the earth, the realms of below. When we're simultaneously filling ourselves up and emptying ourselves out of the previous story, the previous reactivity, all of this, we become conduits between heaven and earth, and we become instruments of source, of the universe, of God, however it is that you can understand and relate this. We become instruments of source, instruments of our own higher self, and then we begin to bring into the world our true desires of heart. And while I understand that to some people this may sound a little wooey or like materially substantial, as a scientist myself, and making a study of this my entire life, really, what I know to be true is that we are always giving rise to the reality of our experience in each moment by where we choose to put our attention. And when we're in reactive mode, reacting to that thing, being defensive, hiding out, protecting, getting aggressive with ourselves or other people, feeling in conflict, we are creating, whether we want to or not, we are creating and recreating our past in our present. When we activate ourselves in terms of being an open channel and filling out our space with the robustness of our presence now, we have the opportunity to create a world and an experience that is directly connected to what we truly desire. And when we practice creating a world and an experience that's directly connected to what we truly desire, we become increasingly powerful humans. We become increasingly powerful co-creators in this life. And it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. It's what we came here to do. And we get to do it step by step. Not every day is a day when we feel on like this. Not every moment is a moment when we feel on like this. But when we get those days and when we have those moments, it's golden and it reorients everything. And this is what we get to practice in this life, you and me together. So frankincense used in this way that we're about to, the intention is to open you up. So to clear out the noise, open you up, and to fully occupy yourself right here, right now, with the infinite intelligence, with the infinite energy that is you. Remember on day 1, we did a point with vetiver on the base of the body, the perineum. That point is called CV1, or conception vessel 1. Now today, we're going to add in a point on the top of the head. It's called do, or GB20. It's literally right on the top of the head, on the crown. And this point is called 100 meetings. It connects us up into the higher realms of consciousness, the higher dimensions of self, future self, higher guidance. And you have the opportunity in this practice right now to do either just this with frankincense, or to actually do the perineum point, CV1, and do, or GB20 at the same time. So see what you'd like to do. You can always try this in different ways over the course of the next few days, or anytime. I'm going to go for both right now. So I'm taking 1 drop of a 50% strength. What's my 50%? Yeah, 50% strength of a beautiful organic Somali and frankincense. I'll put the link in the show notes. Ready? Here we go. One right on the top. Other point on my perineum. Be sure to get yourself into a position that feels easeful for you with very light touch. Feeling yourself as golden vessel, as conduit between heaven and earth. Being both emptied out and completely full with your essence, with your soul essence at the same time. Letting frankincense activate yourself as divine vessel, connecting all aspects of your being, of your infiniteness, dancing with your finiteness here now. If at any time your arms become uncomfortable in these positions, release them, knowing that you have activated this point with this oil. Receiving any messages that frankincense has for your being right now. You may or may not feel anything or be aware of anything, but you are nevertheless receiving these special messages for you from frankincense here now. Taking in a nice inhalation of that oil. If you'd like to share any of your experience from this time together, do it. Do it in the comments. I would love to hear. Such an honor to be with you. I don't know why I'm whispering. It really is an honor and a privilege to spend this time with you. And from my heart to yours, I'll see you tomorrow.